All right, guys. So instead of waiting for people to show up, I'm just going to start talking here because I wanted to record this anyway for the people that are on the free. So what I did is I already did about an hour on the other live, and I already did find some value in some stuff. So what I'm going to do here is I'm actually going to show you guys the overs for the NFL. This is just props. This is not our final looks at all. This is just very strong stats. What I will tell you guys is that if you are taking Hurts, you need to be careful because I was looking at a image of him and people are talking about it. People are on the live were saying that because he's playing that he's this and that. But look at it. Look at this guy crying right here on the field. He was injured, and obviously he's going to play because he's a beast. But you got to take that into consideration. This guy was hurt. I don't even know if he was questionable or not. But this line, I mean, these books are not stupid, man. This line right here at 19 and a half, he's hit this line 100% of the time for the last 15 games. But they know damn well he's not going to be running because of that knee. So take that for what it is. I'm just telling you, these are the strong stats on the over-unders. You got to do your own research. This line is extremely low for this guy. Anyways, take a screenshot, whatever you need to do. Let me go on the unders here. Let me show you guys that, and then I'll show you some slips. So this is for the unders. Again, these are not our final looks. These are just very strong stats that we look at. And from here, you can take, do your own research, your own consideration. So look at, for example, the team over here, and then the player, and then these are the current props, the last 10 games, what they've hit on. So we don't ever see us post stuff below 80% right here. This is the current odds. As you can see, this guy's extremely high. But overall, these are just very strong stats to look at on the under. And I just showed the over, so take a screenshot of that. I do like the Thunder to win today. Obviously, they're favored by – they just went up to 15. So this is the only way I'm going to touch this game. I do have a player prop in this game, and I'll explain that to you now. But basically, I'm not going to touch the spread. The spread is very high. It's at a minus 14 now. It started at a minus 12.5. I was thinking about hitting that last night when I saw it at 12.5. I didn't end up taking it because Portland has some very strong stats. So I can't pull it up right here on this sheet right here. But basically, I'm just reading it. Portland in the last 4-5 games have gone 4-1 against the spread. So they're covering spreads. Besides that, OKC is only covering spreads 3 of the last 5. So that line is huge. OKC does tend to cover those type of lines, but again, Portland is very strong right now. So I would stay away from that spread. The way I'm going to play that is if let me share this one now. So basically, the way I'm going to play the Portland game is I already have it on my something called Sports Alerts. Let me see if I can actually look it up. Give me a second. Sports Alerts. I'll tell you exactly how I'm going to play this. So Sports Alerts. So what you do is you go on your phone. I have Android, so you go on your phone and you put in this Sports Alerts, and I'll tell you exactly what I did. I downloaded this. I've been using this for years. So I go into the NBA. I'm clicking on it. You can see my phone right here, and then I'm going into the OKC game, and I'm putting in game started. When I get an alert when the game starts, I'm getting an alert at the start of the quarter, and I'm getting an alert at the end of the quarter. So what happens is that all I'm really doing – what's up, Glenn? I thought it was going to be more people here, but it's cool. I actually wanted to be on this live so that I can, instead of recording the video and then editing it and all this stuff, I'm going to spend time with the family today, and it's getting late. So I just figured I might as well just talk about what I just talked about on TikTok, come over here and give some plays away, and then post that on Winnable. So I'll do that right after this, Glenn. Appreciate that. So anyways, so you go to Sports Alerts. Again, you go to game started. I'm going to get the alert when the game starts. I'm going to get an alert when the start of the first quarter, and then I'm going to get an alert at the end of each quarter. So what I'm looking for is either Portland Trailblazers to have a very good line, like a plus 21. So I hit that, for example, on the live with the Wizards, the same scenario. I knew that the Suns, they suck at covering spreads. It's not the case with OKC. I'm not saying that, but I'm using this as an example. I did a plus 21 on the Wizards. I hope that makes sense. So same thing is what I'm looking for here. If Portland gets to the point where you're going to get very good value, like a plus 25 or a plus 20 or whatever like that, then I'm going to hit the Portland side. And then on the other side, if OKC starts losing, then I'm going to go and get the -6, -7. So basically what I'm trying to say is that I'm getting the alert, I'm checking the score, and then I hit that on the live. That's the only way I'm going to play this game. I'm not going to touch it at the -14, which it is right now. I do like Shai Alexander for a plus 25. I'm going to start sharing some stuff. Here's my slip. So first, let me show this. Give me a second. First, I'm going to show this. If you're on YouTube or whatever, you're watching this on your TV, take a picture of this or whatever, this QR code. That'll take you to beastsportspicks.com. That'll give you all the free stuff right there. There's a link that says free. Right below that, it's VIP. So if you don't want to learn how to do this stuff, if you don't care to learn this stuff, you just want the stuff where you could put your money down, you'll see all the options right there. And again, it's beastsportspicks.com. This thing right here, it takes you right. Is this way? Yeah, this way. It'll take you right to beastsportspicks.com. All right. So now for the first play, it's going to be Saquon Barkley. I just actually got pulled. I did this on the live. I was checking player props and stuff like that, and people threw these out there. I was not even. I saw that Saquon Barkley, the line is super high. It's like at over 125 or 126 or something like that. So again, I'm using the fact that Jalen Hurts is hurt on his knee. So I'm assuming that he's not going to run a lot. The line shows that. So I'm going with Barkley on the plus 100 on the fact, like I said, about the injury and the fact that it's at a 125. So I'm buying it back to 100. Now, Jaden Daniels, he's supposed to hit this. He's at 225 or something like that. I bought it back down. Everybody was saying like to 200. I want to get a little bit extra juice just in case this guy, it's too much for him because he's a rookie or whatever. I'm pretty sure he's a rookie. Don't quote me on that. I'm pretty sure. I'm 95% sure. Let me actually take a look. I'm pretty sure he is. I think he's actually rookie of the year. Should be. Anyway. Yeah. So they're saying he's the best rookie of the year of all time, which is crazy. Anyway, if this big stage is too much for him, he might snooze, or they might just demolish him because the Eagles have great defense. Either way, what I'm trying to say with all that is that I'm buying it back even an extra 25 yards. So I'm getting Jaden Daniels 175 passing yards, and I'm doing Saquon Barkley over 100 rushing yards. That's the first play. I'm going to give you guys this other one. It's going to be the Eagles money line, and then Shai Alexander to hit 25 points. This Shai Alexander 25 points, he's been golden. I was doing some research earlier. I didn't pull the screenshot, but I did it for the whole season. And this dude is hitting like 90% hit rate for the whole season, hitting this 25 points. Especially, he just hit a couple of days ago, he hit a career high of 54 points. Either way, this guy is super solid for 25 points for the OKC Thunder, and then the Eagles should be taking this game. That's just my opinion. My stats show that. So I'm going with this one here. Now, my business partner, he put this out there. He gave it to me, so I like this one as well. It's going to be the Army for college basketball. So those are 3 free plays that we just gave you. Yesterday, we hit I was looking at this earlier. I can't pull it into this because it's on a notepad. But basically, we missed with Denver. We hit with Boston. We hit with the Suns -6.5. We hit with Boston again. That was a 2-man. We hit with the Suns. I did say that the Suns are not going to cover that huge spread of -10. So that hit. I had the under on the Heat and the Nets, 209. That hit. And then we hit a ladder challenge. So if you guys are interested in that ladder challenge, we've been only doing them. I've been doing them only on the live and on the Discord. So click on the link in the description. For now, it's going to be on the Discord. If it hits nicely, then we'll start posting it on the free stuff. But go to the link in the description and then scroll down, and then you'll see it on the Discord. That's where we've been posting it. Right here, all the way at the bottom, you'll see it says Discord access. So we're actually on the 3rd day of the ladder challenge. So today would be $40. We started at 10, it doubled to 20, and then doubled. Now it's 40. So we hit a couple of more of those. We'll be at $3,000. Anyways, that's the ladder challenge that we did. It was basically, I'll tell you, it was Westbrook 10 points and Damian Lillard 20 points. That was yesterday. Then we also hit on 4 PRAs. Again, I can't show it here, but basically it was Norman Powell over 20. I'm not going to read them all. It was Wembanyama on the under, Tatum on the under, Jaden Daniels on the over, and then Norman Powell on the over. So all of those 4 hit. I gave those away yesterday for free on TikTok Live. And then my business partner is the one that put those up on Discord. So I appreciate that. And they all hit. So we had a very good day yesterday. I was talking a little bit to some people. This is the page actually. It's very expensive, just so you guys know. It took me a while to like actually pull the trigger. The good thing is that they offer a 7-day free pass. So if you guys go here, where is this? The link in the description, and then go to, where the hell is it? Oh, I removed it. Oh no, here it is. The arbitrage and positive EV. So basically what I was saying is that they had there's a section here that has like a ticker screen. I'm not going to get too deep into this because it's very advanced and very complicated. But if you understand how to read line moves, it's not that complicated. So basically what I was trying to say is that if you go to the Lakers, like for example, I was on the Lakers yesterday, and the very good book, which is Pinnacle, and then I had DraftKings, FanDuel. So it was basically like a stock chart. And on that stock chart, you can see like by the second, the odds switching. So one of them, the Lakers, like the best book in the world, was saying it was 225. I'm using these as examples, but let's say it was 225. And then I had Bet Rivers, FanDuel, and DraftKings. And then one of them was off. It said the smartest book, and then the other books were like 225, and one of them was way off. So it was like 5 points higher. So then I bought that on the under, and then I just kept watching it. And then sure enough, one of them was at a certain number, and then all of them started matching that same number, and then one of the books was off. So then I went on the over, if that makes sense. Same thing with the spreads, just like I talked about with the Wizards. I ended up getting that at a plus 21.5. If you've seen the score, they ended up not covering the spreads. The Suns did not cover that spread, and I ended up hitting that with the Wizards pretty heavily yesterday at the plus 21.5. And then I also bought that back when it came back the other way. I ended up getting that at the Suns at like a minus 6.5. Anyways, I'm just trying to follow up with what I was talking about. That's called Odds Jam. You get a lot of value with this one. It's very expensive, but it's a lot of value. So if you go to here and click on Odds Jam, there's arbitrage bets, which are guaranteed. You cannot lose on those. Those are, I'm not going to talk about it on this video, but that's a whole nother video. Anyways, that's this right here, Odds Jam. And then if you want the daily scraper data, gives you all the information that we pull for NBA, especially. We have a lot of data that gets into this. Let me see if I can. I'm not going to go and try to show you the example. There's a lot of data there. If you've been on my lives, if you follow me by my lives, you'll see that there's a lot of data that goes into there, and you'll get that alert. Actually, I think I could find it pretty quickly. Give me a second. So let me see. This is the one that we posted yesterday for the people that are paid inside the scraper data. So let's see. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. So here's our data right here. So check this out. This is just one data. This is just one game. Look at all this data that's in there. And you get that broken down. There was 14 games yesterday. So look, each page is one game. And it gives you the analysis. It gives you the breakdown, all that stuff. It's a lot of information. So anyways, that's this daily scraper data. All right, guys, if you have not done so, make sure you follow us. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you click on the link in the description. Go down to where it says free. Once you click on free right here, you'll get all the alerts. You'll be getting them on your phone, your email, all that stuff. So for example, right now, this is a perfect example. I'm going to hop off this live, and then I'm actually going to send a message and say, hey, go check out this video. And then it's not a long video. And you'll get these, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. You get 3 plays today, which I just shared. I'll share them one more time. And then on top of that, I'm giving you the over-unders for the NBA or for the NFL, so you can check that out. So we give you guys a lot of free value just for following us and subscribing. And then click on the free stuff, and then that's where you get the alerts for all the stuff that comes in. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'm going to be hopping off pretty soon. Let me just go and share the plays again, which was Saquon Barkley over 100 yards, and then Jaden Daniels over 175 yards passing. Saquon Barkley for rushing. And then you got the Eagles at the money line, and then 25 for Shai Alexander in the OKC Thunder. And then we got the college ball, which is Army over Navy. Just a straight money line. The cheapest I was able to find it was 152. I know some of the books were a lot higher than that already, but I was able to get it at a 152. So again, that's another thing I was just saying about OddsJam. That's where you check the line moves. So you would go into NCAA, and they also have a free bet tracker as well. So you go to NCAA B, and then you go to Army, and then it tells you all the different lines for all your different books. And then the last thing is the over for the NFL and the under for the NFL. All right, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Have a good day.